that noise ain't y'all? That chicken noise is not y'all?
No.
That's actual chicken?
This is real chicken, bro.
Georgia, babe. Good morning. This is wake up call number 2. This one has music.
Yes. You have to have music to inspire the day. We got to win.
Today's theme is to fight until you get what you need. What do you need? And what are you willing to do for it? Good morning. Today is March 12th, and it's our first day at doing real service. Well, my first day. Half of our group got to work at a farm. But I'm headed to high school today. Talk to some students, up the morale. Well, hope to up the morale. We'll see what happens. Breakfast is supposed to be next door about 6:30, and it is 6:21. Actually, let's head over there now. Kinda forever. And today is a lot cooler on the island than it's been, so I'm wearing jeans. And I hope that's a good decision. And where are you specifically going today? Even if you don't know the name, do you know like what you're gonna be doing?
Yeah, I'm going to a primary school, and it's funny because the first day we passed it's pink, and it really stood out to me because on the wall they have painted like, oh, this primary school is a child-friendly campus. Our rules are be respectful, be kind, be considerate, and be honest. And that just touched my heart because it was so simple, and it's something that we say that we value in the U.S., but I feel like it's not exactly instilled. And I feel like the simplicity of life here on this island is really moving me.
So every day of this week is going to have a theme. So the theme of today, I'm sure you'll catch it through this quote. And this quote is from Miss Maya Angelou. One isn't necessarily born with courage, but one is born with potential. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. We can't be kind, true, merciful, generous, or honest. Can anybody tell me what this means? Courage. So courage today, I want you all to carry that with you. Courage today is going to allow you to step into someone's life. How are you going to be the change to them? If you see a young person and you can just feel that they need something, are you going to be courageous enough to speak to them? No matter who's around, are you going to be courageous enough to tell them the words that you know they need, despite how fearful you are? Are you going to put yourself on the line today? That's what courage is about. Just facing adversity, fearlessly.
Going from Hurricane Irma. She shouldn't come back. And
My love. Actually, can you talk about that? Wait, come back. What's your name? What's your name again?
Jahim.
Jahim. Okay, Jahim. Can you talk to me about Hurricane Irma, actually?
Oh.
So you said some of the roofs are gone?
Yeah. She was pretty horrible. She destroyed many people's house.
You think she destroyed yours?
No. But there's got a lot of water.
So what about your friends?
Jamie, was good? Happened in the water hose. Yeah. Hose good. So, no problems.
Did it affect like
how you go to school and
Yeah, school used to finish at 3. Now it's 11 because we barely have the buildings.
You said school used to start at 3 p.m.?
And at 3. It's end at 3.
Finish at 3.
Now it ends at 11:30.
Do you like that better?
I don't like to wake up in the morning, so.
I feel you.
So how'd it go today?
It went exponentially better than I anticipated, because you know, usually I don't really work with kids, you know, and because I have never done it, I just assume I don't like kids. But I feel like now I just don't like the misbehave one. Like our kids were so cute. I was in like the first grade class, and the first thing they said to me, they were like, "Oh, this is teacher Regine," and they were like, "Good morning, teacher." They were like, "May God bless you and may you receive your blessings." And I shed a tear. I was like, "Oh my God, like these kids are adorable. I want to eat them up." You know what I'm saying? And I immediately realized that like some of them were at different like levels, not necessarily intellectually but academically. And you know, I feel like I was just grateful to be able to help them. Like the teacher, I could tell she was a little overworked and a little bit overwhelmed. And the fact, I'm proud of just these little things I could do. So like for example, I stood up in front of the class and I was like, "Okay, can y'all do something for me?" Because like they was being loud and the teacher was kind of fed up, and because it's a bunch of 6-year-olds, you know, they get a little rowdy. So I was like, "Could you put your hand on your hip? Put your hand on your lip?" And then they all just did it and they got quiet. And I was like, that felt like influence. That felt like privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like there was this one girl who was a Spanish speaker. She spoke Spanish at home but English in the classroom. And she was asking me for help on her work, and there was the word bag, and she could say it, she could pronounce it, but she was like, "I don't know what that means." And I was confused because I'm like the bag you carry your stuff in. And the teacher was like, "No, she speaks Spanish." And I was like, "Oh, la maleta," you know, like me being, you know, semi-fluent in Spanish. I was glad that I was able to help her, and that like made me feel like not only am I on this island for a reason, in this group for a reason, at that school for a reason, but actually in that classroom for a reason, because my specific skill set would like allow me to help them in a way that certain people might not be able to, you know, like and by the end of the day they were just like, teacher, ask me for help, you know, like playing in my hair, giving me hugs and stuff. And they was like, "Are you coming back tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Can you stay forever?" And my little heart. Actually, let's stop before we get kicked out.
Today, while I was working, I met a woman named Miss Annette. And, you know, I keep my camera on me. So when she first saw me, she asked me not to take any pictures or videos of her because she didn't deem herself very photogenic. I laughed and I said, you know, my camera makes everybody look good. But she was serious and she didn't let up. "Don't take pictures of me. Don't shoot any video." She said she wasn't very attractive. Miss Annette, if you happen to watch this and find my YouTube channel, I want you to know that you are the most beautiful woman in the world, and you hold so much wisdom and love inside of you. If you read my story later on, you'll find out what Miss Annette went through and how she continues her life as a warrior, really. Miss Annette, I have a lot of respect for you. And I hope in the future you don't let your outside vessel determine how you're going to let out your insides. Because both parts of you are beautiful. And thank you for sharing your story with me. March 12th, 2018.